I'm usually not the person that initiates breakups. I'm the person that gets broken up with. I am the queen of getting my heart broken. Heartbreak is the hardest thing to go through, because when you have a migraine, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna take this pill to make my migraine magically go away. Heartbreak, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to cry. People broke up with me through text messages, and I feel like that's the worst. The minute I got off The Bachelor, people had an opinion about who I was as a person, and then they had an opinion about who I was as a person in the relationship, and then what my relationship looked like. And at the end of the day, only you and your partner know what really is going on in the relationship. And when you're in the Bachelor world, you're in this bubble. So you're in an unrealistic world trying to like venture off into the real world. And so people have these expectations of the relationship because it's what you see on TV, like it's love. They can't be arguing. They have to be the perfect match. So when you don't reach those level of expectations, people get disappointed. And we didn't want to disappoint. We really tried to make the relationship last, and it lasted as long as it did because we worked at it. And leaving a relationship is also okay. No one is stuck in anything, married or not, right? It's okay for a person to outgrow a relationship or a friendship because people evolve, and sometimes people aren't evolving at the same time. And that has been words of wisdom from Vanessa, because that was not me 10 years ago. I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, I need to change something about myself. And then I realized, okay, it's fine to be on two different paths. And I say this, and I'm like, I never did this. Leave with dignity. I did not always leave with dignity, okay? I would scroll up in those text messages and think like, wow, I look desperate. The worst thing that people would tell me when I was going through a breakup was also the best thing. It's going to be okay. That's not the thing you want to hear. You want to hear, he's going to call you next week, girl, like he just called me and like he misses you. That's what you want to hear in the moment, but for the long run and for the long-term advice, it will be okay. Not that I was reluctant to date after the show, because I was still a hopeless romantic. Didn't work out. I was living in LA with dating guys who were not committal. That was an issue in LA. I think it's hard dating in any city that you're in. When I was in Montreal, I was like, this is terrible. I can't find anyone, and that's when I went on the show. Fast forward to post-Bachelor, I was living in LA for a year, and I'm like, this is terrible. I can't find anyone in LA. So I think it's hard to date, period. I find like Instagram is like the best way to reach out to someone. It happened for me, so it's like one of the greatest dating apps. And now I'm dating someone who just is the most amazing human being.